have a question? That's fine, it's fine. I'm busy everything. That's okay. If the camera's ready at the back, if you have a question, raise your hand, as Andy is from the start, and we'll start with you, mate.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
You've qualified, you've won the group, scored 6 goals, clean sheet, and I think it's the biggest win at the Emirates since you took over. I mean, is this your perfect evening? Is this what you dream of?
It was. I didn't even dream like this, but yeah, we had the chance to qualify today and become top of the group. We've done it. We've done it, I think, in a really convincing way against a really good side, and I think the team right from the beginning showed a lot of aggression and determination to go for the game, and yeah, everything happened in the right way, especially in the first 30 minutes, and that was really helpful to win the game.
How much does it mean to get it sorted with the games to spare? How much does that mean for your players in terms of resting them with Christmas and the Christmas fixtures coming up?
Well, I don't know. Let's see how we get to that game. And now the job is done with what we wanted to achieve. But every time we play a football match, we want to win it, and we'll prepare it in the best possible way. But to give us some room, certainly, in relation to the state of the squad, to use certain players more or less.
Okay, well, you suggested in the news conference that Arsenal need a statement performance in the Champions League, which is it.
Well, it's great that we are able to win this way, but I think the consistency we've shown at home as well, to not concede any goals and score a lot of goals, that's a really positive factor. I think those players need to have those experiences and believe that we can do it against big opponents. And now, let's wait. Now we have to park it, and in February we will know who we are facing, and let's see how we are in that moment.
Nick from The Guardian.
Mikel, there was a moment in injury time when you were 6-0 up and their striker's trying to shoot and Gabriel tackles him and celebrates it like a goal. You must have loved that. What did that say about the sort of attitude and application of thinking like?
When the team has that body language, is living every game, every action the way we do, good things are going to come. And it's like the crowd, they wanted more, when they celebrated and they play every single ball with us. And when there is that connection, it's really powerful. The team wants to win, doesn't want to concede anything, and that's the mentality that we need to become better.
Mikel, you spoke yesterday about traffic and teams sitting very deep. Was this tonight an example of what you can do when you've got that motorway and that space to?
Yeah, it's a different kind of game, but I talked about game state, and that's a crucial thing as well. And it's true that they have a different behavior to many teams, especially in our phase of build-up, because they are really aggressive and they are man-to-man, and we explored that really, really well today, I think.
If you were playing against Arsenal, how would you do it?
I'm not going to tell you, that's for sure.
British gentleman,
Mikel, you changed the Tomiyasu at half-time. Is there any reason for that? And also, how did you think about his performance, 2 assists tonight?
I think he was excellent. He's played a lot of minutes, and we have a really congested period. We are very short at the back at the moment, and we had to use the score to make some changes and give some rest and as well minutes to other players.
Hi, Mikel. We saw every week about what a skillful player Bukayo Saka is, but the sheer force of will to create that second goal for Gabriel Jesus, does that almost say more about him than anything else he does?
Yeah, that's a different edge, to score ugly goals as well and be involved in these actions that gives an advantage to your teammate, and he did it as well against Burnley when he won that header for Leo, and that's a different kind of aggression that is going in his game, and that's a really positive thing to see.
Another goal in the Champions League, really proving himself in this top. So how happy are you with how he's been able to step up to the Champions League? He looks at home in his top competition.
Yeah, with him, with everybody. Gabi Jesus as well, I think he's in a tremendous form in Champions League. Today we share, I think it was 6 different scorers, no? Yeah. So that's great that the team has this capacity. Kai again scored 2 goals in 2 games, and that's really good for the confidence of the players.
Mikel, just on Kai Havertz, he obviously came to the bench and was the hero last weekend, and then he scored the goal that broke the deadlock today. Have you noticed the difference in him in terms of his confidence and how he's carrying himself, maybe having come into this good run of form?
Yes, scoring goals, playing well, participating in wins, those are positive attributes. You see the reception of his teammates, the crowd singing his name and being with him in every positive action that he had. That's all good things that are going to help him to show why he is. He's a tremendous player.
Jordan, go ahead.
Mikel, I think that's the first time you've been able to name that midfield three and forward three in the starting lineup this year. Is that the grand plan you've been waiting 5 months to unveil?
Well, I think we have different options and in relation to the opponents as well that we are facing. We have, but today we were really attacking because we play with Alex as well in the back line, and we needed because we want to approach the game to win it and be very dominant from the beginning. I think we have achieved that.
We'll go for the last screen now. Gentlemen, the cap at the back there.
Mikel, what are your thoughts on the way Declan Rice has settled in from a tactical and technical perspective? He seems to really settle into the side over the last few weeks.
Yeah,
He's enjoying really truly, but what are your thoughts on that from technical and tactical?
Yeah, he was superb today again. The consistency that he's showing, the understanding of the game. I think the decision making all the time, and then the action and the timing that he's got to win the ball back, to give line of pass, to break the team, the speed that he plays when the ball gets around him. I think he's been so good.
Okay, we'll go to the last couple now.
The score is very strong. Did you have a feeling of revenge because you lost in France the first game?
No, it was the feeling of what we learned, with that defeat, and defeats give you a lot of things to think about and take the learnings from that. Credit to them. They are a really good side, and they are extremely well coached, and they make life very, very difficult for you. But today we were really effective.
And finally, we'll go to Havertz.
Mikel, I just want to ask you about Captain Martin Odegaard. Obviously, he's been through a lot the last few weeks with injury and illness, and some people might have expected with the scoreline him to maybe get a break, but I think he was the last player off the pitch after the final whistle as well. I imagine you'd have had to drag him off. He was always going to play 90 minutes.
Yeah, but we have 5 subs and we are very short in certain areas as well, and then we had to prioritize who to rest, and as well he hasn't accumulated that many minutes in the last 6 or 7 weeks. So we asked him how he was. He was fine, and he managed himself a bit in the second half, and he was fine.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.